Today, I'm going to be talking about why I like photography and why you should consider getting into it. So without further ado, let's hit the streets of New York, walk, talk, and snap some pictures. This is an episode I've been wanting to make for a while because I think there are just so many reasons why people should pick this up as a hobby. The first being, it's not all that expensive to get into. Now, of course, you can buy really fancy cameras that cost, a couple $1,000s and really nice lenses that cost the same, but if you're just starting out, you don't need all that. Just to show you what I'm working with today, this is a Nikon D7100. I bought this used on Facebook Marketplace for $150. I realize that's not an insignificant amount of money, but when this thing was new, it retailed for around $1,000. So you're basically getting this for 85% off. It still works completely fine, completely capable camera, and it's the same story with the lens. This is a Nikon 70 to 300 millimeter telephoto lens. I just found this exact model used on Facebook Marketplace for $70. Guaranteed it still works just fine. And then, of course, once you invest in the equipment, taking photos is free. Something important to note when you're taking all these pictures, not all of them are going to be masterpieces. When I go out, I'll typically take between like 100 to 300 photos, and maybe I'll keep like 10 to 20 on a good day. But that's part of the fun, you're kind of chasing perfection, chasing that perfect shot, and it's a lot easier said than done, and it's all very subjective too. Something I like, maybe you won't like, and vice versa. That's part of the creative process, and it's part of what makes this fun. It's your eye and what you like. In order to get that shot that I really do like, sometimes I'll take photos of the same thing 50, 60 times. And the really great thing about that is it makes you just look at stuff differently. We pass all these things every day and we never really stop and just kind of appreciate them for what they are, and all the thought that went into making something like a bridge or whatever it may be. And when you kind of discover that new angle of something that you've never looked at it, like that before, it's almost like you're looking at something brand new that you've passed so many times. In today's world, everything's just so much go, 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 go. And photography is just something that makes me pause and kind of appreciate the moment a little bit. When I'm out taking pictures, I'm really not looking at my phone that much either, because I don't want to miss a moment when I'm gonna get that, perfect shot. Obviously today is an exception because I'm making a vlog about it, but usually I would not be having this in my hand at all. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. All right, let's get a cool one of the little transparent. I'm listening to Kiss. You gotta lose your mind in Detroit, Rock City. They use this song in Paul Blart Mall Cop. Kevin James is playing Rock Band and he chooses this song. And there's one scene where he goes, "I'm so alive!" And it kills me every time. I'm so alive! I'm so alive! Right now, I'm not going in any particular direction, and you don't really have to. Just turn the corner, point and shoot. You're gonna see something cool. Of course, if you have somewhere predetermined you really want to take pictures of, by all means do it. But that's one of the beauties of this hobby. You just kind of set out and go with your gut, and time doesn't really matter. You're just doing it for fun. If it's not fun, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's a little ground rule for everything in life, except paying taxes. I guess you got to do that one. That view up there is looking choice. I'm back at my apartment. I just finished going through all the photos that I took. I think actually my favorite segment was the very last one, the one of the fire truck. Those are probably the only photos I'm gonna hold on to from that session. Like I stated earlier, when you go out and do this, there's gonna be a lot of photos that look good through the viewfinder, and then you take a look at them later and you decide, maybe it's not exactly what you were going for. But that's not even the most important thing about going out and doing this. The most important thing is I just had fun, and like I said, I love to just taking my time on a walk and taking photos, because it makes me slow down and just appreciate what's right in front of me. And I hope maybe this inspires a few of you to go out there, get a camera, and try this for yourself. I know that this hobby's done wonders for me. I absolutely love doing it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.